Today you will be given some idea where rebirth can take place, depending on our merits and wisdom. The Buddha made various references to beings from different realms of existence in the suttas. Various references have been made, and that is how we inherited his teachings on the 31 planes of existence. So please listen carefully, because it is good to know something about those beings at different dimensions.
Hi friends, welcome back. 31 planes of existence is a deep topic to many. I will deliver it in a simpler form so you understand and benefit this life and many subsequent lives to come. We humans are not the only beings in this world. With our naked eye, we can see animals such as the mammals, birds, reptiles, insects, and so on. And with the microscope, we will be able to see even very tiny microorganisms and a lot more. But there are also other beings which we are unable to see with our naked eye or with any other scientific gadgets. Now these are beings like devas, asuras, and the hungry ghosts or petas. The Buddha is known as Loka Vidu, or knower of the worlds. He knows about beings from all the three worlds: Kamaloka, the world of the senses or sensuous realm; Rupaloka, the world of form or the fine material world; and Arupaloka, the world of the formless or immaterial world. These three worlds, Kamaloka, Arupaloka, and Rupaloka, they can be divided into 6 realms, consisting of the Deva or heavenly realm, the human realm, the Asura or the demigods realm, the Petas or hungry ghost realm, the animal realm, and the hell realm. Part of the Deva realm and all the other lower realms belong to the Kama Loka, the realms of the senses or sensuous world. There are also Deva realms belonging to the Rupaloka, the realms of form, and Arupaloka, the realms of the formless. The Deva realm can be divided into 26 planes, which in addition to the 5 other realms, it makes up a total of 31 planes of existence. Throughout the long wanderings of samsara, the cycle of birth and death, beings can be born in any one of these 31 planes of existence. The experiences in these places range from the intense suffering from the hell realms to the blissful heavenly realms. However, even though the lifespans of some of these beings can be very long in terms of human years, existence in any one of these realms is only temporary. From the Buddhist perspective, there is no eternal heaven or eternal hell. Beings are born into a particular realm according to their past karma, and when they pass away from that realm, they will take rebirth once again according to that karma. Wholesome actions will result in a favorable rebirth. Unwholesome actions lead to unfavorable rebirth. This samsaric cycle of birth and death continues on until one finally attains final liberation, overcoming the defilements of greed, hatred, and delusion. Now, when we talk about the good rebirth, there are only 2 realms where beings either have a balance of happiness and suffering or have more happiness than suffering. They are the human realm, Manusaloka, and the heavenly realm, the realms of the gods, Devaloka. These are known as Sugati or happy destinations, or the other 4 realms are called Dugati, unhappy destinations. Now references is often made to the heavens above and the hells below. In terms of above and below, they are relative to the human realm of existence. Those above the human realm are beings who experience more happiness, more pleasure than suffering, and those below the human realm are those beings who experience more suffering than the human realm. They are not only above and below in terms of spatial directions. Beings such as hungry ghosts and certain earth-bound devas, they can be found living in the same space, in the same environment as the human realm. We will start our discussion today with the highest plane of the heavenly realm, the Brahma Loka. And then we work our way down to the niraya or the hellish ground. Now, amongst the 26 planes of the heavenly realms, there are two main groups of the devas whose planes are called Sagaloka, and the brahmas whose planes are called Brahmaloka. The Brahmaloka comprises of the world of form or Rupa Loka and the world of the formless Arupa Loka. The joy and bliss experienced in these planes is constant. They are joyful all the time. If we want to have a taste of what their life experience is like, we can do this in the human realm by developing the different jhanas or mental absorptions via meditation. The Arupa Loka or formless realms consists of 4 realms that are only accessible to those who pass away while meditating in the Arupa jhanas. That is from the 5th to the 8th jhana. Beings that exist in the formless realms are at the very summit, the very topmost of the samsaric existence, in the sense that it is the most refined and subtle form of existence. Because evil, unskillful state, they arise only in association with form. The beings here do not create any new unskillful karma, but they are still subject to the defilements of desires and delusion or moha. Now, these beings have a maximum lifespan of 84,000 kalpas. Here, these beings, the Arupa Loka, they live as long as 84,000 kalpas. A kappa or kalpa in Pali and Sanskrit word referring to a very long period of time, so long that trying to count it is meaningless. Instead, the Buddha gave an analogy of how long a kappa or kalpa is. Suppose there is a huge piece of stone, a large mountain, say 1 mile across, 1 mile length, and 1 mile high. Once every 100 years, a person will come with a fine suit cloth and try to brush that huge rock or mountain, and this mountain will be worn away. By this brushing before a kalpa comes to an end, so now you have an idea how long a kalpa is. Later, Buddhist scholars, they try to calculate a kalpa and say that it may be more than 1 trillion years. So these beings live for a very, very long time. The universe can arise and disintegrate many times during their lifespan, but they have no knowledge of it. They exist as immobile bodies, only without any trace of consciousness or other mental factors. The state of unconscious existence is considered to be an inappropriate place. It is not a suitable place for the purpose of getting one's final liberation, because they are unable to even listen to Dharma. They have no form. On occasions when all the devas assemble, even those from thousands of other world systems, the Arupa devas are never present. They don't even know the Buddha is teaching. So, in addition, at the end of the long existence, once the effect of the past actions that resulted in the rebirth, they have been exhausted, and they immediately fall and take rebirth in the sensuous realm, usually in the realms of suffering, as a result of the wrong view about the true nature of life. So this is for us to know that it is dangerous to cultivate to that state of mind. Actually, when Buddha developed first to the 4th jhana, Buddha went right up to the 8th jhana. And then from the 8th jhana, Buddha went beyond. That is how the Buddha realized the truth. Now there are also brahmas in the Rupaloka. Rupaloka refers to the world of form or fine material world, and this consists of 16 planes whose existence experience extremely refined degrees of mental pleasure. The highest plane has a lifespan of 500 kalpas, and even those that in the lower planes have a lifespan of about 1/3 of a kalpa for about 400 billion years. Now at the top of the Brahma realm, the Rupaloka, there are 5 pure abodes or Sudavasa, and these are accessible only for those who have attained the stage of Anagami or non-returner, the third stage of sainthood. Birth in the other 11 planes depends on the development of the 4 jhanas in one's previous life, which temporarily suppress anger, aversion, and craving, whilst meditation on any object culminating in jhanas can lead to rebirth in a Brahma Loka, the development of the 4 Brahma Viharas, that is, Metta, loving kindness, Karuna, compassion, Mudita, sympathetic joy or appreciative joy, and Upekkha, equanimity. These are 4 Brahma Viharas or sublime states of mind. These, when taken as objects of meditation, they are especially associated with the specific levels of Brahma rebirth. If one is not able to go beyond this, practicing Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekkha, if one does not go beyond to attain one final liberation, then one picks rebirth in this Brahma realm. Metta is the normal emotional state of Brahmas. Their minds are very steady and vast. This state of mind characterizes the first 3 Brahma planes. Those of the second 3 planes are overflowing with joy, constantly exclaiming, "Oh, joy, joy." And the third 3 Brahma realms, they instead experience a quiet and steady bliss. And in the last 2 planes, where there are no longer any extremes of emotion, is just calmness and equanimity. Brahmas, they possess extremely refined bodies of light. They shine even brighter than the devas. Their bodies are said to be manomaya, means mind-made. They do not eat physical food, not even the subtle nectar or the ambrosia of the devas. They subsist on the bliss of jhanas, the jhanic bliss. The Brahma gods, because of their mental absorption, they have a great amount of pride. The Buddha would teach openly in the Brahma world, from time to time convince them of the Dhamma in the Jayamangala Gatha. It is related how the Buddha won over Brahma named Baka. Baka Brahma, he believed himself to be an eternal and omniscient God because his successive long lifespan in the Brahma realm. And also because of his immense divine powers, he had many followers under his influence who believed it too. The Buddha, perceiving his wrong views, went to the Brahma realm to confront Baka Brahma. Buddha first demonstrated his superior wisdom by being able to perceive realms beyond Baka's knowledge, and to recount, Buddha told Baka of his past lives prior to his rebirth in that realm, which Baka Brahma himself was unable to recollect. Frustrated, Baka finally tried to challenge the Buddha with his psychic powers. He attempted to vanish out of sight of the Buddha, but he found himself completely unable to. The Buddha, however, was able to disappear before him. And not only that, Buddha's voice continued to be heard, preaching the Dharma. Now this finally convinced Baka and his followers and destroyed their wrong views. That is how the Buddha converted Baka Brahma. I will end here for part 1. Further explanation on other heavenly and lower realms in part 2. Stay tuned. Now feel free to share in the comments below if you have any knowledge about 31 planes of existence, which I may not be able to cover everything. If you find this video has sparked some interest in you on 31 planes of existence, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share to anyone. Your encouragement is an inspiration on this journey. Till then, see you.